Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers, and welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. It's early morning, and man, do we have lots to do, because we were away for 4 days, so now we're back. And to my surprise, I kind of told Bill, I need about another week for the horses. He said no problem. Well, guess what? The horses are here. I arrived, and he says, people are bringing their horses in early, so we need to bring them some stuff. And I'm like, well, I got stuff, just not oats. Frank did a little bit of the work, not all of it. I had to bring the baler, the bale autoloader that we bought. I had to bring that over the pickup truck. I don't have the wrapper over there yet. But hopefully the next couple days, especially today, we're going to really kind of focus on bringing in some cash. So we are down to $641,000, which we will chew through pretty quickly when you're paying $160,000 a night for interest, land payments, and all that kind of jazz that you do. So the one thing I'm dealing with right now on this map is going around, and it didn't do this before patch 1.4, but I'm getting those wonderful lag spikes like I did on Mercury Farms. Hawke's Bay wasn't really that bad. This map seems to, I don't think it's the maps. I have no idea what's causing the lags in 1.4 for some people. I should say for some people, because not everyone's getting the lag. I mean, it's not a constant lag. It's just occasional, your game sputtering. And actually, when I was prepping to record this video, the game actually crashed on me. So I never had Farming Simulator crash on me ever in 15, 17, and even 19. But with that being said, so here are the horses. So we don't have horse helper. We do not have any of that because these are not our horses. We do not buy the horses. But we are allowed to train them if we want. If we train them, we can go ahead and take care of them that way. This is not going to fit in there. Okay, I mean the tractor did. I wonder if I could be Cheaty McCheaterton. Now the only thing I have to get in here for is the straw. I wonder if I can... Ooh, wow. There is not... Whoa, hello. There's not much room to do this. I wonder if I can back this in far enough or get it close enough to the trigger to where it sees it. I may have to... Nope, that's turning too quickly. I may have to get a smaller trailer, which is another form of spending more cash. Nope. Oh, come on, Peanut. It's not that hard. Yeah, well, you never seen me drive before. Yep, so this is not going to get in there and hit the trigger. Alright, so not a huge problem. We'll close that up. So we do have the trailer for the chickens. I could easily load some straw into that and bring it down for the horses. Alright, so with that being said, can I get out of here now is the question. So we'll bring this and we'll put this, oh wow, can I get around here? Yeah, we're going to bring this up to the pig farm. That's my next destination really, because I want to get started doing something else. Yeah, it is tight in here. Yeah, so we'll put this into the silo at the pig barn. And we can use our small trailer that we do to feed the chickens. He can come down, grab some straw out of that silo, and bring it on down. Let's go ahead and go this way. So, two main things I'm going to try to get done this episode. One, bring the potatoes to the bakery. That's where Rachel wanted them from the restaurant. it's not the best price. There's only two places you can bring taters, and that's the Agro Wholesales, which is way up in the northeastern part of the map. So that would be a long haul, especially when you got 90,000 liters in the back of a truck, or put it into the train and bring it up there and sell it that way, which is something I could do. Yeah, we could actually use the train and sell up there. Yeah, a little bit of a lag spike there. But we'll get to the potatoes in a while. I'll have to text Rachel and see if Agro Wholesales might be better for her, because it's like $32 and yeah, 32,000 per thousand. That's a lot. $32 per 1,000 isn't a lot, but with potatoes, we should get a good harvest of potatoes. And this tree on this corner around the hog barn is kind of a pain. But, you know, we're in dire need of some money, so I'm going to text her later on, see if we can bring it up there. If we can, then we'll use the train. So right now, that's got to get dropped off there. Yeah, so this morning I got in from the airport, and I called the store to buy something else, and yeah, she kind of mentioned to me, like, you still got some stuff here, and I was like, Frank! So I brought some of the stuff over. Alright, so what I wanted to do is we're going to grab this guy right here. We don't want the tedder. Drop that off. Let's get this guy. Now this is... Uh-oh. Nope, no, it's not going to hook up. Didn't think it would. Because I was just realized there's no PTO shaft on the back of this one, so that kind of stinks. But no problem. Now I think just on the mod hub, a couple days ago, I saw it, and thanks to Mr. Sealy P for putting out. Mr. Sealy P, he's under my channels to go check out on my homepage, but if you don't know who he is, he does mod reviews that come out on the Giants mod hub, so you can, you know, check them out. But someone just came out with the Pottinger, the mower, and basically it does the same thing as the Big M does, which means you could either have it spread it wide, or what's it called, wide spreading swath, or is it control Y to change it? Yeah, control Y. Swath dropping, which is what we want. So instead of spending, what is this, like $350,000 or something like that, you can buy the Pottinger butterfly mower and the front mower, the 3-part mower, and you're talking like, what, 80 grand for that mower, and it'll do the same thing as this, but of course it's not as wide. But in early stages, why would you care? Because, you know, money is everything. Swath dropping. So we're going to hire a worker to mow this grass field. And yes, we're going to be making some silage off it, which is good, because if we go look at the pricing today, and silage, the barn is actually offering a better price than the BGA. So that is a major bonus for us. Major bonus. So I want to go back here. I'm going to hop into my Fendt tractor, wherever. Okay, the truck, fine. Now this baler that we got here will do 8,000 liter bales, so that's going to cut down how many bales we have. So obviously, yep. I'm going to start making some bales. The wrapper is still at the store because I need a 3-point linkage. I couldn't bring it over the pickup truck. But you can't wrap them until you have some bales. Now, I'm thinking... nope, I don't know where I'm going. I was trying to do some math in my head. I think we said somewhere between 70 and 80 bales we'll probably get off this field. So that's a lot of bales to wrap. For sure. So lower that down. Turn this on. Yeah, so we're really focused on getting some money back into the farm. So obviously with the potatoes and these bales that we're going to be making today, slowly but surely, you know, I really just want to do the bales first, just to see how much cash we get from them. But I think I can do that by at the end of the day by checking out the stat page, the money page, economy page, whatever you want to call it, and we can see how much we made by selling bales at the barn. And yes, I'm even going to get even the edge. Oh yeah, what I need to do, I probably should bring over our case. We got that field right over there that we harvested canola off of. And I kind of need to get cotton. We're going to be planting some cotton. The pigs seem to be fine on the food. The mixer is the only thing it's short on is corn, and we do have a cornfield that we will be harvesting sometime this week, I would assume. So the pigs are doing fine on food for sure. So I think we're all set to be able to put down some cotton and make some money back that way. Drop that down. Like I said, there is a mod out. Oh, great! We got some hay here, so I hope it doesn't convert it over. Nope, still says grass. I'm glad that they did fix that problem when 19 first came out. So this like is an 8,000 liter bale. I could collect like 7,500 liters of grass, and if the last few liters are hay, it would just switch it all over to hay. You'd be like, no, don't do that. So now I think it just takes the majority of what it is. Because, I mean, that could also work out into your benefit as well. Actually, is it even picking up the hay anymore? May not even do that. So obviously, I'm going to be here just for a few minutes picking this up. So I'll bring it back when I get near the other end of the field. And we'll see how many bales that we created. And then the fun's going to begin by... Oh man, too bad you can't use a helper. But to wrap these things up with. Yeah, wrapping takes a little bit longer. Coming down the home stretch here on baling up these things. Yeah, you can see the amount of bales in the field, can't you? It's going to be fun wrapping these things. I know that much. I know that is going to take me a while to wrap these up. But I think when we get done wrapping up these bales, I need to get some workers going. We have a field up by the sheep and chickens that needs to be seeded. So I'll probably get a worker just to, I think we're going to plant oats. Put some oats down. We do have an oat field already planted, but I might as well do another field of oats. That way we can have some in stock for the horses. And also while we're up there, I did call, like I said, I called the store this morning to place another order. So we should have some things being built as we speak up by the sheep pasture. So that's why I want to go up there and check on that, see how it's going, see if it is done. I'm not going to say quite what it is just yet. Oh good, you are doing another pass. I do want to bring, I keep wanting to say the T9, but it's the case Quadratech over and start planting some cotton in this field. So in a couple days, you know, we'll have some cotton to harvest and hopefully sell. I kind of forgot about this field over here before I started recording. Then I got over here, I'm like, wait a minute. We own that field. So I did text Rachel, and she says, yeah, as long, you know, I could bring it to either store. She doesn't care. She'll just call the store that we're selling it to and deal with them directly. So right now it looks like we'll be shuttling the potatoes to the silo. I don't know, I think it's called the southern silo. And then we'll load it into the train when we get all done and get some money that way. So also, like I said, with the pig food situation kind of under control, the sunflowers that we planted as well, way over there, we should be able to sell those when we harvest them. Or maybe I should check the pig food mixer, make sure we got enough oil seed in there. I mean, it's not going to be that much sunflower, but, you know, we're in the stage of any money we get early on, the better. Alright, let me go ahead and jump in here. I know I said I was going to mow around the field, but right now, not so much. So I am curious, the baler couldn't hitch to this, but the tedder could. I just realized there is no PTO shaft on the back of that. Doesn't the tedder have a PTO shaft? Whatever, it works. But I think there is a big M now that does have a PTO shaft. Or am I thinking of 17 that had one? I'm not going to get enough to spit out what's in there, but that's all fine. Alright, so the question that most people are going to have, how many bales did we end up with? What page is that I have to go to? Is it, no, it's contracts. Where is it? Nope, wrong again. There we go. So I said between 70 and 80. 78, how about that? 78 full bales. Not too bad. Now the fun begins of, yes, now I gotta wrap this son of a guns, don't I? So, I'll bring the Fendt tractor back, park up the baler somewhere there. Like I said, I gotta move some things around. Like I said, I want to get the case over here with the seed drill, start planting some cotton down. You know, time's a wasting. And, let's see, what else? The 3 fields over there, like I said, the potatoes are ready for harvest, so maybe get that harvester going, and I'll do some shuttling once in a while with the truck and bring that over to the silo, because, you know, Rachel's been wanting those potatoes for a while. And yeah, we're going to head up to the sheep, clean out the sheep, not the chickens. Chickens don't need to be cleaned out, but we need to clean out the sheep, and I need to see if what I ordered is in and installed. So give me a few moments and I'll bring you right back. Alright, so I got some things situated. We're up here in the northern plateau. As you can see, we got the T8 with the seed drill. This field right here needs some oats placed into it. Yes, the case Quadratech is now down here planting some cotton. So he is good to go. I got the Fendt over here with the wrapper, so we can continue that in a moment. But right now we're headed up kind of over to where the sheep are. Not kind of. We are going over where the sheep are before I do a couple of headlands with oats and send this guy off on a worker. But it looks like what we bought is placed down. And for some reason I just noticed my times, we were running at 1 time speed, now we're running at 5 times. Yeah, so this is like a greenhouse, if you will. And what it is, I thought it was kind of perfect for the northwest area. Wait, no, wrong. Wait, am I miscalculating? Where is it? Where is it? Right here, apple plantation. Washington is known for apples. Somewhat, I do believe. I might be wrong on that. I know some of this map isn't really considered, what he's based on is not part of Washington, I don't think. I think it was Idaho. I forgot. I always keep forgetting. Yeah, but Pacific Northwest, Washington, apples, Idaho, potatoes. That's why we're doing some potatoes. So the sheep have manure, obviously. So, yeah, we're going to add some of their manure and some water, obviously. Like if I go back to miscellaneous and show you again, where did I go by here? Yeah. So it's $5 a day, but we do get $50 per hour. It might be actually $100 an hour if I put both manure and water in there. It'd be a little bit of form of income, but at least, like I said, I wanted to put some greenhouses up here because the sheep do have manure, and instead of just bringing a trail up here and trying to get rid of manure one way, shape, or form, why not have a greenhouse? And when I saw that mod the other day, I was like, yeah, that'll work. That will work for sure. So this field is ready to go. This is a field that had straw in it, and Frank took care of it, as we do know, while we're gone. But he still does not feel comfortable seeding yet, I suppose. So here we are. Well, I mean, he's going to be the one seeding it in a second, but I guess he likes us having us around when we do so. So we're going to get this seeded up here. Send him off on a worker, and then we're going to grab our Vultra. And bring the water tanker over. Our small water tanker, the Joskin. We kept the Joskin water tanker just to take care of the sheep up here instead of bringing our big tanker up here. That's down below. All right, Frank, you're in charge now. Can you handle that? All right, so now I got to find my Vultra. This guy right here, we're going to use in a minute, actually. I think. Where is my... There it is. You know what? I'm going to leave the narrow tires on it. I think it's fine. And the front loader stuff should be... I think I saw it parked at the chicken coop. So now we're going to get to see... So this is the first time I've tried it. I didn't try this mod anywhere yet, so we'll see if it does work. Hopefully it does. I will fill up with some water, because the chickens do require some... Am I not close enough? Did I not use this water reservoir before? I thought you could be anywhere near it. Do I need to be... This is interesting. Alright, now I can fill. Is there a trigger on a certain side of this tanker and I always just gotten lucky through the years? I have no idea. It doesn't matter, it's filling up with water, it's what we want. Alright. I'll come over here. And there we go. I was like, please tell me it works. Well, I wouldn't want to say that's the best apple tree design I've seen in my life, but okay. it's good enough, I guess. It'll work. So the chickens do not require water. I do have the add-on installed. Animal pen add-on, but it does not work for mods, which is weird. I'm hoping someday that it will. Okay, let's drive around here, and the sheep are going to take some water, obviously, because we are getting more and more sheep. If we go into our animal page, where's the sheep down here? I can't remember how many sheep. Did we start off with this 40 sheep? Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember now. Actually, they took all that water. Alright. No problem. We know right where the reservoir is. I always say reservoir, water tank. I need to repaint by the chicken coop just because I don't want to run over the chickens. Alright, so we'll swing around this way. Refill that. Now I was going to use the water tanker as a weight. Oh good, I left the weight up here. Alright, so let's put the weight on because I think we might have too much manure for the Vulture to handle it all on its own. Alright, now we need to sneak in here. Now, it said the sheep are really dirty, but I don't think we're going to get that much manure out of here. Okay, now get this all squared up as best as I can. Yeah, I got only 500 liters of manure out of that. Not much. And that's a tight squeeze. At least it's not like the pig, or what was it called? Pig Climistry mod that was out that you can't get nothing in there. At least this one you can drive into. It's tight, but you can get in there. Alright, I want to grab the rest of this manure. If I can get in there just right. Yeah, got it all. Can I get my tractor out is the question. It's a little snug there, but we got it out. So, not actually much manure in here. But it's a start, right? So I'll have to try to keep an eye out on the money situation at the top of the hour. I think for the Volta, we'll just park it for here for now. And I don't think it's going to show up just yet. Oh, 100% clean, so I did get it all out. Alright. So they're all good. Alright, so I'm going to take care of a couple more things here in just a while. But hopefully, you know, $100 an hour isn't much, but you look at it for a day, that's like almost $2,500 a day that we could get out of here if we keep the manure and water going. I think it'll be $100 an hour, but we'll have to see. But like I said, I got to take care of some more things, and then we'll go wrap up some bales. And hopefully start bringing in some real cash to the farm. Well, I am a happy farmer. We get to use this tractor and the trailer that it was attached to. It does work on Alien Jim's silo. Maybe I didn't have the trailer underneath the silo on the Northern Plateau correctly, but yeah, we're going to be using this tractor and trailer for the horses, I do believe, to give them their hay and their straw. Really just for the straw. The hay I could easily probably get to the feed trough on the outside. But we'll definitely use the water tanker and such. But then again, I haven't been in here yet, so maybe, maybe this may not work. We don't know. I'm also happy to report, you can see we just passed the top of the hour. In the economy page, yeah, there's a lot of red here. But there it is, property income, 150. So I'll have to wait a little bit to see at the other top of the hour. Then it should be $300, which seems weird. All right, open all these up. The horses are kind of in the way. Yeah, so that trailer does work. As you can see, we got full of straw. 11,700 liters of straw, actually. Can I actually drive through these? Sorry, horses. Pardon me. Oh, yes, and it even works. How much straw are you guys going to take? Quite a bit of straw, actually. Alright, I was like, just don't take all of it. Just don't take all of it. Alright, well, hop back out to make sure that the horses don't get away. Now, like I said, we have no horse helper on here, so at midnight they're not going to get trained or whatever or cleaned. But I think what we'll do every once in a while, we're going to just pick one horse and once in a while just ride them around. And like I said, we get, if we train them, we get to sell them. That's the way I'm looking at it. Well, I want to bring this tractor back to the pig barn, hog barn area, drop off the straw into the silo. Actually, when I get back, I may just top off the pigs because they may need it. And I'm not going to come back with their hay right away. Because even though I love this tractor, get to use it, you know, 14 miles an hour is not a speed demon. I really want to get to wrapping up these bales and see how much money we can get off the field, because that will tell us in the future roughly how much we can make every 2 days if we would like to. Looks like our case Quadratech is done planting the cotton. So thank you, sir. In a couple days, dang birds are in the fields eating the seeds. In a couple days, we'll be able to do a cotton harvest. Sell it? We don't know. We'll have to see what the price is, but I know the local factory that's making clothes is wanting some cotton, so we'll have to see about that. But we got potatoes and, of course, these bales to get to, so give me just another moment. Well, now the long process of wrapping up these bales begin. And it makes me kind of wish maybe I downloaded the baler that had 20,000 liter bales, because that would almost cut these bales into a third. I mean, these are 8,000 liter bales, but I gotta wrap, what did we say, 78? Was it 78 bales of these? Yeah, it's gonna take me probably a good half hour in real life to maybe do these. Maybe. I don't know. But definitely not gonna make you sit here and watch me do them all. I mean, do a few, obviously, because something is... I think the last time I did any bale wrapping was on Ravenport when we wrapped up that Let's Play. But this is a very important step for us here early on. We got to have something that brings in some cash. And those apple trees are not going to quite cut it. But it definitely is going to help a little bit. Yeah, this is going to take me a while, but I do like the orange, lag, there we go. The orange bales are definitely going to help me find it. So if I decide to like leave them here and the grass grows, I mean, it's not that hard to find bales really, but if you look around like that, leave any bales anywhere. Yeah, these orange ones you should be able to find. Yeah, but definitely it is going to take us a little bit of time to get all these done. Now what I might do just to cut it up is I may just do like half the field to start with, and then pick them up and sell them. I probably should check. I mean, it doesn't matter. We have the contract with the barn, so it's got to be sold at the barn, but I'm hoping that the price is still $2.11 at the barn. Okay. Which, you know, in hard economy, that's a pretty darn good price. It's better than the BGA right now, actually. But we're not going to break the bank for sure bringing these in. I think on easy mode, that price might be up to $800 or so. I don't know. I haven't played on easy mode, I don't think ever really. Easy was just too easy. I think I tried it in 15 for a little bit. I'm like, this is way too easy. And ever since then, it's always been least on medium difficulty or hard. Alright, so top of the hour once again. I just want to go back into our money page. So does this say... That's funny. Now it says $250. So I think I am bringing $100 per hour. It could be that when I was filling up the apple trees with water, and before I put manure in, we went over the top of the hour. So that's where maybe the extra $50 come in. Yeah, but it looks like we are making $100 an hour off that. Oh, the other thing I also want to mention is... because it was kind of confusing to me at first. So we go into animal pens. This is all about the horses here. We're routing facility. No, I don't want to. No. Yeah. So right here, I read this down here with training area and stable for 12 horses. It actually only holds 10. Funny enough, but if you read that and like, oh, it's 12 horses. No, it actually only holds 10. And that is in the mod hub, so I'm surprised that I mean, it's not a big deal, but I'm surprised that hasn't been fixed or corrected yet. But all right, so yeah, I'm going to be busy here for a while, obviously. I mean, yeah, like I said, 78 bales, and I've done probably 8. And it's already taken me like 5-10 minutes, so yeah, come on, baler. Wrap, wrap, wrap. Or wrapper should be wrap, wrap, wrap. I've been thinking this might be a job for Frank to do while I'm gone back at our own farm. I mean, it does look nice when you start to get done. You start seeing more orange bales in the field. It's like, yeah, that's cash. That's going to help out. But then I really started thinking, so I can't remember the name of the mod, but in 17 they had that the mod on the mod hub where it was like its own trailer, and you could put like maybe 20,000 liters of grass in the back, and it would wrap it up, and you had to buy the wrapper and all that, and all you had to do was place the grass in the back of the trailer. Oh, come on, I wide you. Yeah, and it would wrap the bales for you and then spit them out. I forgot the name of that mod. I used it for a while in 17, and then it was kind of expensive though. I mean, it was like $350,000 or $450,000, somewhere in that range. But I mean, you could bale. I mean, you could wrap up anything in that. I mean, wood chips, manure. Fantastic mod. But you had to make sure you kept up on the foil, and there was also like a special spray that you could put in for the silage to make it better silage, and it sold. I have no idea how they did all that, but and then the only reason why it made me think of that is because I saw the foil packaging on the side of this. I'm like, I don't have to buy foil packaging for this, do I? Apparently not, because I would have ran out of foil a long time ago. So I think the one in front of us is the last bale. Finally. And I'm just hoping that the price at the barn is not dropping, because it doesn't matter what the price is at the barn. That's who we got the contract with. Yep, we got orange bales everywhere. And we're going to drop this one on the fly. Right there is good enough. Kind of. There we go. Alright, so let's fold this guy up. Yeah, we definitely need another, well, we need like maybe 3 or 4 more sheds, but I need another shed in here. I'm either going to place the sheds in here or at the end of the grass field. I mean, I'd kind of like to have all the sheds in here. Alright, so now I need to hop into my pickup truck. Oh, I'm too fat. Drop that off. Just park him over there. Alright, now back to the field, and we'll start picking up these bales, and let's see how much we get for a trailer load. Now the only thing I don't know is when I go to the barn, I hope that when this rises up to empty the bales that I don't get stuck on the roof. That's always a concern. Try to remember what button it is to unfold this thing. Oh, B is operating position. Alright. I knew that. Yeah, it's been a while since I used this, so... I could have just went with the auto loader, if that makes any sense. Orange on orange, that'll make you not sure of exactly how many bales you got on there. Alright, so now I got to get used to how fast this thing loads so I can figure out how many space I need between my bales. So after 2, I got to give it a moment to fold it back. I really should keep it in line though. Like, see, it won't pick it up until that gets back down. But this will hold 16 bales, I do believe. So there's no rhyme or reason where I'm going to pick up bales. I just see one, I'm like, yeah, let's go grab that one. Oops, I forgot that was 2. I can't count to 2 apparently. Two more, and then we'll go see how much we can actually make off a trailer. I don't know, like, was it 5 trips? Somewhere in there that we're going to be making. Oh, wait, we're full. We're full. No, let go. Alright, for just curiosity, let's go into the store page. It's still $2.11 at the barn, luckily enough. Or it'd be even luckier if the price was going up. Yeah, I could be putting like a couple sheds down here for our mowing equipment instead of having it at a pig barn, or a hog barn. Yeah, is this going to unload in here? I don't... This could be a problem. Does that collide? Oh, it does. It's all bad. It's all bad. Unload bales here. So, okay, 26, about 27 grand. It looks like. Yeah, you're not seeing anything here. Is that going to fold down? You'd think they would design the barn for something like that. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta fold that in. So I forgot what he said. 27,000. If I get 4 loads, that's 100 grand, which we should get 4 loads, right? 40. Yeah, 4 loads and some on the 5th. So let me do a couple more loads, because it'll take a while. And I'll bring it back near the end. And we'll see how much money this field can bring us every couple days at the price of $2.11. 4 trips have been made to the barn. It's nice to see the money going up, and not like in $100 increments at a time from the apple trees, but in great numbers. And how did you? Yeah, so 732,000, and we're shooting to get more. And it came back to me when I was going back to the barn. I'm like, ooh, I know how you should be doing this. So when we go back to the barn, I'll show you how to unload these. If you probably already knew, and probably, you know, you're pounding on your desk or however you're watching it, and like, don't unload them like that. Unload them like this. Yeah, okay. I got it now. Kind of. Yeah, so almost 5 full trailers. Then we're going to hopefully dive into our economy page and see how much we actually got from selling these bales at the barn today. It's not going to be enough to cover our interest at night right now. But you know what? It's definitely going to save us from running out of money in 4 or 5 days, whatever what it came out to be. So yeah, almost 5 full trailers. The more the merrier. And it's a good thing the barn is like right here, right at the end of our grass field. Yeah, so the second time I came, I was like, yeah, why don't you just, like, do it this way, Peanut? I mean, that's the most obvious way, because the trigger on most barns will actually come outside the door a little bit. But what I noticed on my third and fourth attempt, I was like, yep, you really have to pretty much back up until the trailer just hits like that, and then unload it. They stick a little bit against the wall once in a while, but there you go. Yeah, if you come out a little bit too far, it'll sell the back row of bales, but not the front row of bales. And the price was still $211. Really good. Sold bales. We got $132,000 by selling that, and like I said, we're losing $160,000 per night, so that is not that bad to balance that out. But yeah, we can only do that every 2 days, and we're kind of getting lucky because the barn price is rather good right now. So seeing the money where it is right now, I started thinking, geez, what should I do with the money that we start collecting? Do I pay off some of the loan, or do I start buying more fields? I'm going to battle myself with that for a little while. I don't think I have to worry about it this week, because I just can't go buy another field, because then we'll have like no cash. And then when midnight comes, we're screwed. But if anything, I would think I would buy the field right next to our cotton field right there, and then start merging all those fields together. Then we can have like one huge field over there of whatever we need. And that field will be just mainly for harvesting and selling the crop every 2 days. But right now, what we're going to do to wrap up the episode, I've been rapping, seemed like forever, is hop into our old time, is it Ursa? I forgot if that's an Ursa tractor or not. I should know because I've been in it a couple times today. Yeah, the other thing I had to figure out is, how do I want to clean out the pig food? To either bring down the Voltra with the front loader, or bring our Ursus. Yeah, so it's an Ursus. Yeah, so you can see we got some hay, had some hay left over in the hay maker. Yeah, so it's either bring the Voltra down from the northern plateau to clean them out, or bring the New Holland wheel loader over and do it that way. Yes, I know I'm going the wrong way from where the horse barn is, but I'm just going to cut through our grass field. I'm going to try to be the polite farmer and stay off the road. Most of our tractors will go faster than traffic, except for this guy. So the deal with the horses, like I said, those are not our horses. Those belong to people that are going to be doing the horse tournaments, or whatever you want to call it. I think it's pronounced equestrian. I should know that, how to say it, and I kind of forgot, and I don't, but that's what they're here for. Some horses are coming in to be trained. That's why when we quote-unquote sell the horse, quote-unquote give it back to the owner, they pay us for training it. But also, every week we're going to get paid a certain amount for renting out the stable, and for feeding them and watering them and taking care of them while they're here as well. So the horses will bring us money, but like I said, there is no horse helper, so when midnight comes, if they weren't trained, they weren't trained. So I'm probably just going to pick a horse, and we'll just train that horse, and the other ones we'll just get paid a weekly fee for feeding them. I got to figure out how much I should be charging a week to feed horses. I don't know if 20,000 seems about right. I mean, they don't require that much. It's hay, straw. Oats, on the other hand, could be rather expensive, but it does last them 10 days when you top them off, and of course water. So I don't know, maybe 25 grand will go. I don't want to go too much. but maybe 25 grand per week. Yeah, a little putt-putt down the road. So yeah, it's, like I said, if we start buying more fields, I think it'll be the next field over. And then we'll merge these two, and then we'll have, you know, this field, you know, these fields are pretty decent size, but you start merging these together, it gets to be really huge. And that'd be like a lot of cotton or a lot of whatever we decide to plant. So I want to go give these horses some hay so they have some food. Our next project is, yes, Rachel, yes, we're getting to your potatoes. Make sure I got the right road here. We'll have to see what the best price is. I may have screwed her over because I said, yeah, we'll bring them to the agro wholesales, and now it may be the bakery that I need to bring it to. But we need the best price for us. I know it's her request for potatoes and where to bring them, but I want to have some say in this community because I'm in charge. Alright, so the first one should be the water trough, and the second one should be for hay. Actually, we'll turn that off. I'm pretty sure they're going to take all of that. Yeah, it's not filling up a great amount, but it's a nice start for him anyways. And the horse I did want to train. Now let me turn on the HUD. I was hoping the name was Betty, but it's actually Falcon. Yep, so Falcon is the one we're here to train. And oh wow, I have not ridden a horse since can you just... Alright, that's one way. Oh, that's right, I don't have to keep hitting W. Canter, gallop. There we go. So I thought there was like a meter. I told you how long you had to ride them for. So my guess is the only way I want to know is to go into the animal HUD to find out if they've been trained enough for the day. They should show that on the heads up display here, I thought. Are you going fast enough to jump over this? Kind of. I'm probably going the wrong way, but that's fine. Yeah, galloping is kind of too fast. You can't really turn. I mean, horses can turn better than that in real life. I'd be knocking over poles everywhere here. Yeah, well, let's take them for a jaunt. All the way down to the sawmill. So really having the HUD up doesn't help me. So far we've helped out the sawmill by bringing them some lot. Is it because we hit the post? Or... Alright, let's go in the animal HUD, see what this shows up as. I already forgot Falcon. 40%. Alright. Yeah, so like I was saying, we helped out the sawmill by bringing them some lumber. We've now helped out the barn by bringing them some silage. And pretty soon we'll be helping out Rachel with her potato issue. And overall, we're helping out the community by slowly getting the farm going. I think pretty much we've spent everything that we need to spend it on. Oh, hello. Yeah, that is a bit of a problem, isn't it? Sorry, Falcon. Not used to riding horses. Now, I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter how fast you run, canter, walk, whatever. I think you just got to ride them for 5 minutes now. If you remember when 19 came out, I think you had to ride them for 15 minutes. And I was like, I don't want to do horses. And then someone came up with a horse helper mod, and I was like, yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, in the future we could buy this farm, this nice little field and merge it with that one, and that'd be like one huge field, man. That would definitely help out the income by harvesting crops and selling it there, for sure. I'll have to see if there's a mod that helps you know when you're done training your horse for the day. Let me leave the hut up, because does something come up that says, hey, you trained your horse enough? I have no idea. But yeah, after we train our horse for the day, at least for today, we're going to mosey on over, not in this episode, because we're wrapping up this episode, but the next thing we'll be doing in this in-game day is get the potato harvester up and going, and I don't know if I can harvest the whole field by nighttime. It's only a couple hours. Alright, stop, horsey. I gotta see 83% trained, so no, you're not done yet. You want some water? I really don't want to find out right now what happens if you take a horse into the water. Can you swim is the question. Falcon probably wouldn't trust me if I brought him into the water. So basically what I think I got to come up with is I got to come up with a route for training the horse for the day. Maybe I'll just take him out of the stable and then, take him up to our grass field and trot around the grass field. That may take a full 5 minutes or so. Hey, 100%. But we're not done yet. Let's see, what happens if I get a horse Falcon's back? Oh, he just teleports back in? I hope it's only when he's 100% trained. But now what we got to do is... No, I don't want to ride him. Wait a minute. Clean. No. Can you stand still? Wait, is it just one swipe and he's clean? Okay, I remember it used to... You have to, like, swipe him like 3 or 4 times here. 92%... Oh, that's because I don't have probably some water and oats. They require a good amount of hay, though. So he's nice and clean. So he's kind of trained for the day. 1 down, 9 to go. No, not quite. We're going to stick with 1. So, yeah, in 10 days, I'm stuck. In 10 days, maybe we'll be selling Falcon off. We're not selling him off, but giving him back to the owner and training him up. So basically, it'll be the black horses that we'll be training one at a time. If I feel ambitious, I have nothing to do, maybe I'll take a horse here and there. I gotta get out of here. Take a horse here or there and train him up slowly but surely. Yeah, so we sold some bales today. Yay, we actually made some money. Yeah, now the horses are here as well, so yeah, we gotta keep up on them. They need some water, which we'll do that next episode because this day is not quite over. It's only a couple more hours left in the daytime. Yeah, some progress on the farm. Some progress in the Pacific Northwest. Profit. I don't think we're going to make some profit today. Oh, one more thing I want to show you because Frank did mention he had a surprise for us. I came over, looked at it. Let's hop over here. Yeah, our sprayers. Yeah, we got color coded sprayers now. Gambling is the one that made that mod. I found it. So the only difference is, so the price is the same. Yeah, by Gambling Edition. So the difference is this one on the road does 31 miles an hour. Working speed is 15. The modded one does 37 miles an hour on the road, does 15, and it holds 1,000 more liters of product, if you will. And the horsepower is up a little bit as well. So we go from 500 horsepower, and the standard one's 370. It just helps to get up to speed a little bit quicker. I noticed that. But now when I come here, I don't have to see the same exact tractor or sprayer and go, which one's a herbicide, which one's a liquid fertilizer. Obviously blue, liquid fertilizer, red, herbicide. Oh, looks like our corn's growing, so I haven't been checking on anything else for the day, but yeah, the potatoes are ready. These fields up here are not ready. Obviously, we just did the grass today, so that's going to take a little bit. And of course, we just planted our cotton. So, yeah, so we're gonna. Yeah, I'm wasting time here. Gotta save some time to do some potato harvesting. But like I said, that's gonna do it for today, guys. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you next time on the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one.